Hey there everyone. This should be the second series for eating disorder, because I do have a lot of general books and I want to do them first before I do the others, because the general books I put in another room, and those that are related to mental illness I put in my own room. So basically, this is two books that I'm going to be talking about today. Is the Wintergirl and Hungry. I'm gonna talk about this one first because there's less thing to say about this one, and the other one is more interesting. But if you're interested, they're both related to anorexia. This book is called Hungry. It's about a mother and daughter fight against anorexia. It's by Sheila and Lisa Himmel. Sheila is the mother, and Lisa is the daughter. The mother is actually a food critic who write journal and who write critics on like food. So basically, what she does is that she goes to different dinery, different restaurant to taste the food, and eventually she write about what she experienced over there. But it was getting a lot harder at being a food critic when her daughter started starving herself. Um, like basically the story start off as like a really happy family, like Lisa and the son Jacob. It's they happy to be a happy family because both of them have a healthy appetite, which suits the family really well because the mom would go around tasting food, and the family just have this fabulous food culture where they love food and they try different types of food. But this was like okay, at first, while the mother was a food critic, Lisa was her partner and her greatest fan. So but then while Sheila was starting to sort of like binge, which means she tastes different food like in series, as as part of her duty, she's Lisa, her daughter, started counting calories and become anorexic. So when Sheila finally grabs what's happening to her daughter, the 14 okay, the daughter was a 14-year-old girl, and she became a weight obsessed, introverted, and 100 pound 19-year-old. Oh, that was like in 5 years. She turned from anorexia to bulimia and then back again many times. So that total it was a totally a disaster for like Lisa's life, because the disorder took hold of her physical and her emotional well-being. So this is the first sort of like the first memoir whereby you have an account of what the mother is going through, what the daughter is going through, how this started as like how did they write this? Okay, basically they describe the differently. Like some part of it will be written by Lisa and some part of it will be written by Sheila. So they do indicate it like with like those dotty thing. Can you see it? The dots on top. They do have chapters, and yeah, they do have chapters and they do have like different kind of things, and it's just quite interesting because it's just not a very factual book. It's not a factual book. It's a story. There's a storyline, and it's not just word itself. There are different things. So if you're interested in anorexia, a memoir between a daughter and a mother's fight against this illness, this is a pretty nice book. And the other one is a very famous book called Wintergirls. I love the cover so much because it's glittery, and it's actually a highly recommended book. I love this book a lot because the name of this two main characters is Leah and Cassie, their best friend. They are like sort of like the winter girl frozen in fragile bodies, competitor because anorexia is always competitive. In a deadly contest to see who became the thinnest. But then Cassie actually suffered the ultimate loss, which is her life, and Leah is left behind, haunted by her friend's memory and feeling guilty for not being able to save her, when both of them was actually dealing with anorexia at the same time. So this book explores Leah's struggle, her painful path to recovery, and her desperate attempt to hold on to the most important thing of all in life, which is hope. So this not only talks about how she deal with her death, how Leah deal with the death of her best friend Cassie, but also how she dealt with her own problem, which is anorexia, because anorexia is not a choice, it's an illness, and it's just really hard when you come to grips with somebody you thought it's gonna be really, really fun. This by Lauren Halse. She's a New York Times bestselling author. What it says here is that you're not dead, you're not alive, but you're a winter girl. A winter girl is sort of like frozen, and you're always cold, always fragile. Like, that's what anorexia is, and I mean, like, it's just really, really sad that anorexia kills people, and most of the time people are not aware that this illness is actually a problem by itself. So I would highly recommend this book because it's really, really nice, and it talks about best friend relationship, talks about struggling with mental illness, talks about coming to terms with death of somebody you love, somebody you treasure. So that's the end of this video, so I hope you like it, and go check out the book. Subscribe to my channel if you want more reviews, more book reviews, and I do have different themes. Please check out I have the box here, and please check it out, and also subscribe to my channel. Comment down below for anything you would like me to do. So thank you, see you.